Right now, Pakistan continue to face multiple sources of crises, internal and external, and Pakistan facing these types of problems because of radicalization, promoting terrorism, mindset of the people, promoting terrorism, claiming those territories that does not belongs to it, and it also facing problem because of its past activities and its karmas. And one of the most important reason why Pakistan facing these types of problem because of the political structure of Pakistan. Because of the political structure, Pakistan facing different types of problem in almost all the spheres, and natural disasters makes the situation of Pakistan more worse and more deteriorate. Recently in 2022, a big flood hit Pakistan that make the situation of Pakistan more worse. In this video, I am going to talk about all of those reasons and how Pakistan is suffering right now, and I'm also going to talk about how India is going to be impacted by this China factor here, and how India is going to be impacted if we make good relation with Pakistan. So see this video until it ends and you will get different perspective to see Pakistan and to see India and Pakistan relations. Apart from this, I want to add one more thing. If you like this video, then subscribe the channel. This is free for you, but it gives me a lot of motivation to make more videos. Firstly, I'm going to talk about economical reason, and economical reason I'm going to talk about forex reserve. In January 2022, State Bank of Pakistan had $16 billion in their forex reserve, but it reduced significantly because of heavy external debt and import and servicing. And because of this, right now Pakistan have only $4.343 billion in their forex reserve. Forex reserve is that amount of money which is used for imports. For example, if India wants to import fuel and defense equipment, then India needs money to complete the transaction. Then India used that amount of money which is reserved in our forex, which is reserved in our central bank, and through that amount of money we complete the transaction, and this is how forex reserves is used. Now Pakistan have only $4.343 billion, which is just enough to complete 3 weeks of imports, which is not actually a big amount. Now you can compare this amount to S-400 missile purchase from Russia and our crude oil imports that reaches to $119 billion in 2022, which is actually a very big amount. Pakistan central bank don't have enough money even to buy S-400 missile like India did in last year. So you can see that Pakistan's condition is actually very bad. Pakistan's situation is becoming more and more worst. Pakistan forex reserves depend significantly because of food inflation. According to a report, weekly inflation in Pakistan has increased nearly 31% compared to last year as per the news report. And apart from this, Pakistan paid $1 billion to two UAE based banks for commercial loans, and this is how Pakistan's forex reserve depends significantly. Now Pakistan is hoping to get billions of dollars from their friendly nations like China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey. Pakistan also seeking help from International Monetary Fund or IMF to curb this forex reserve crisis. To support Pakistan, Saudi Arabia has expressed willingness to deposit $2 billion with the State Bank of Pakistan. Apart from this, in 2022, a big floods hit Pakistan that makes the situation of Pakistan more and more worst. According to a World Bank report, because of these floods, Pakistan lost more than $30 billion, and it actually needs $16 billion to reconstruct their economy and their infrastructure. Because of these floods, 33 million people affected and more than 30 people lost their lives. More than 8 million people displaced from their home. And because of these floods, now Pakistan is facing agricultural and health crisis that make the situation of Pakistan more and more worst. Due to economical reason, Pakistani government decided to reduce their imports and ban on some luxury items. Like recently, one of Pakistan foreign minister very well said that they have to reduce or they have to completely ban the imports of tea, and they should drink sattu, and so that they can save their forex reserve. Apart from this, they ban on imports of mobile phones, cars and luxurious items that you can think. And Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif very well tweeted that my decision to ban the imports of luxury items will save the country precious foreign exchange. Now I am going to talk about external challenges that Pakistan facing right now. Pakistan facing external challenges in two fronts, one in Jammu and Kashmir and the other one is at the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. At Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan claiming entire territory, and in Afghanistan there are many of the areas that is disputed between Pakistan and Afghanistan. If you talk about Jammu and Kashmir issue, then there are many of the Pakistani army's personnel and many of the Indian army personnel that lost their lives every year. It becomes a actually huge problem. So both of the government should solve all of this problem together and take initiative to curb terrorism and all types of problem that Pakistan and India facing right now. And Pakistan should also solve all different disputed areas with Afghanistan. Recently, in an interview with Dubai-based Al Arabiya TV, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif called for serious and sincere talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on burning issue like Kashmir. Sharif said, Pakistan has learned its lesson after 3 years of wars with India and stressed that now it wants peace with its neighbor. Because this is the option that Pakistan have right now. Because if Pakistan don't do this, then the situation of Pakistan become more worse and more deteriorate. Now I am going to talk about political instability in Pakistan. Why Pakistan is politically unstable, not only in political sphere, but almost in all the spheres where Pakistan is unstable. The reason of all of those reasons are because of the political structure. The political structure of Pakistan is divided into their ruling government, military, and their orthodox preachers. And because of this, ruling party does not have enough power to take decision for the welfare of the people. If they really want to take a decision for the welfare of the people of Pakistan, their military and orthodox preachers have a role while taking a decision by the ruling party. If you see this case in India, then you will find that in India, all the political power is vested in the hands of the parliament or ruling party or ruling government. Our military does not have power to interfere in the decision that is taken by the ruling party or parliament. Apart from this, Pakistan is divided into different provinces like Balochistan, Sindh and Punjab. If you read newspaper daily, then you find that the people of Balochistan wants to make separate nation from Pakistan because they are not really comfortable with the ruling party, with the ruling government. They want separate nation from Pakistan, and because of this, Pakistan is politically unstable because Balochistan area is less developed if you compare this area to the Punjab and to the Sindh as well. But Punjab is the actual Pakistan, which is very well developed if you compare Punjab to the other parts of the area. And apart from this, there are many of the protests that is still happening in Pakistan. In Pakistan history, there is no prime minister that completed 5-year term, and from this you can predict the political structure of Pakistan and the vulnerability of Pakistani's political structure. Now I am going to talk about social problems of Pakistan. Pakistan have a lot of poverty, and according to a report, in 10 years, in 1 decade, Pakistani's poverty increases from 30% to 40%, which is actually a big number. And out of all of the population of Pakistan, more than 40% of people of Pakistan are below poverty line, which is actually a very big one in entire South Asia. And apart from poverty, Pakistan is facing illiteracy. In Pakistan, 50% are literate and 50% are illiterate one. And these literate are those one who only know read and write, which is not a good thing, because in India, if a person know read and write only, that person is considered as illiterate and unskilled. Gender discrimination, judgment against genders has remained a major social problems of Pakistan. As a result, women are often left out of the economic and educational sector. There are many social problems for Pakistanis girl and women, including forced or early marriages, public harassment, acid attacks and rape, discrimination against minority. From 1947 to right now, the population percentage of Hindu reduced significantly in Pakistan. But if you see the case of India from 1947 to right now, the population percentage of Muslim increased tremendously, and hence India become the third largest holder of Muslim population. Now I am going to talk about how India is going to be impacted by this. For shorter term, India is actually not going to be impacted by all of these Pakistani crises. But for longer term, India is going to be impacted by this, as this condition remains in Pakistan, letting Pakistan to incline towards China, which is actually a biggest security threat for India in entire South Asia. Pakistan can create security challenges for India, but it does not have any potential to do this. So we should help Pakistan as much as possible. And if we have good relation with Pakistan, then we can connect to Central Asian countries through Pakistan. If we will connect to Central Asian countries through Pakistan and Afghanistan, then it is going to be impacted India positively. India's economy will boost. So it is very important for us to connect to Central Asian countries through Pakistan and Afghanistan. And apart from this, if we can connect to Central Asian countries, then we can connect to European countries, which is going to impact India very positively, and we can achieve our aim to become $5 trillion economy. Central Asian countries have a lot of reserves of crude oil, gold, and a lot of precious metal that can help India economically, that can boost our industries.